Good morning, y'all. It's Luna Bell. Y'all, I'm going to share a receipt with you this morning. Thank you for the confirmation on the phone. But I want to start this out by saying this is all for entertainment purposes only for TikTok 18 plus. Trigger warning, I'm writing a fictional book about my life experiences in Enterprise, Alabama, especially to do with corruption. I like that pin drop, bitch. Y'all, this is all for entertainment. I'm writing a fictional book. Now, y'all, one of the things I had told Miss Cindy about in Woody and Mutual H there. I think we all know who the fuck Mutual H is. But anyhow, after I channeled all that information in my life story, and y'all, I also help with others. But Miss Cindy had asked me if I was to be compensated for any of the work, for my work that I did with Bradley and Miss Cindy and Woody and Mutual, and of course the widow, Morgan. What would it be? I'd say I'd love to get my cataracts done and my dentures done is what I told her. I'd love to have my dentures and my cataracts. And she told me they couldn't do anything for me. I wasn't getting anything. Now I want to share a message, the audio receipt, the audio message she sent me in response after I told her. That's all right. I learned the lessons. Now, I want you to hear her response. This is all for entertainment. 18 plus, I'm writing a fictional book.
That's such a huge blessing, is finding yourself more through this, and it's amazing.
It is.
It is a blessing, and you can't tell me that sitting there channeling is nothing, just drinking your coffee and channeling, because I hear what it does to you, and oftentimes I can feel what it does to you. So
that was her response right after she told me nothing. No. I want to share with you a definition. This is all for entertainment, but I'm also going to share a picture with you. This is me between the ages of 8 and 10. It was right. She had said this to me, asked me this after I shared with her, Mutual, and Woody, the information about this man. His name, and this is me between the ages of 8 and 10. His name is Bülent. He was from Turkey. He had a purple 2-seater sports car. My brother later got that sports car when my oldest nephew was born. I was 15 by then. Yeah, my brother got that vehicle later. But this is the man that coached the soccer team that I told you about, Miss Cindy, 333 on my timer, Woody, Mutual. See, y'all, we had to run a lot in soccer. I was the only girl. I kind of looked like a boy, didn't I? I was the only girl on a boys' team in Columbus, Georgia. We had to run in the woods next to a park. I believe my best friend's daughter, another brother, calls this a feral pig hunt. I had to run. I survived. I learned a lesson, Miss Cindy. Now I'm going to give you a definition. Hold on. I will also give you another receipt from a conversation between me and Miss Cindy. This occurred on October 27th at 5:10 a.m. I had said, and the psychic who gave Woody information, and this is me, and the psychic who gave Woody information about another case was right, spot on right. And then the response from Miss Cindy, I'm going to show y'all. Her response is the blank case And you can see where she's asking me to clarify. I said, yes, I believe so. Gave the location. It's exact. Now, note the date, October 27th of 25. If I remember correctly, it wasn't long after that. You picked up some endorsements, didn't you? Anyhow, let me give you a definition. And y'all, I am reading off of the internet, okay? Exploitation, the action or fact of treating someone unfairly in order to benefit from their work. I'm going to give the example it gives in the what I'm reading. The exploitation of blank workers, the action of making use of and benefiting from resources. Now, I'm also going to give you a different definition. The synonyms, okay, the legal definition, let's see, let's go to, here it is. The commercial exploitation. The synonyms are misuse, ill treatment, squeezing, cheating, victimization, oppression, swindling, fleecing. Some synonyms here. Look it up. I think you get the point. My point being also, I'm not the first one. I wonder what that psychic's name was. But y'all, I knew about that psychic because I heard him mention her because I heard him on the first time I heard the podcast on my Spotify. That was how I got the tip number. He mentioned that psychic and something about water. And she was spot on. That psychic, she was exactly right. And because I'm going to show you the bottom of that. It says, it popped in when I heard him on one episode, the first one. And I remember thinking she was right. And then she says, I give a valid warning here. And she references her mother-in-law's cabin. But they're asking, this is the home, that the wood floors that I referenced that they were looking at. She says here on this one, right here on the bottom, can you please do a complete channeling of information about this? I won't interrupt, but Woody wants to know what you get from that information. It can be in one of the audio for him. What spirit is saying about Bradley's body's location? Property owner where Bradley's body was moved to. It's in the water. It fits the location you talked about, identified as Castor Bayou, and it meets with another bayou. It fits the description of the area, I said. He has been given 40 different locations of where he is, but this one sticks, the location I gave. Bradley is, a guy in jail can verify this. A guy in jail can verify this. This won't be played for the public, though. It won't be played for the public. Originally at a Bunch's place, that's a railroad guy, but moved the gun range. Then she proceeds to tell me that Woody got some kind of information from my hometown. And it was after I gave all that information that I was eliminated. Wait, annihilated. But I wasn't the only woman, was I? Y'all, this is all from entertainment purposes for TikTok, 18 plus. I'm writing a fictional book about my life experiences. Bon appetit. You ain't forgetting Bradley or me or Genesis.